So maybe 3% of you guys remember my Hamilton animatic days. Yes, I was once those animatic channels, but I could never compare with the GOATs. Anyway, I didn't even draw the Hamilton cast like the rest of them. I made joke animatics, which means I drew my friends and I as the characters instead, doing random things that kinda relates to the song. And for some reason, those videos were low-key popping off. I don't understand how. Those videos were awful. And what's more embarrassing is that my mom showed my grandma one of my cringiest videos, granted my first ever video, being the say no to this animatic. And if you remember that, no you don't! Go away! Before we jump back into the video, I want to talk about today's sponsor, MyHeritage. I always assumed that my family history was extremely normal with no mystery. But after checking my DNA results with MyHeritage, proved me wrong. The whole process is super easy. You order the kit, do a quick saliva sample at home, send it back, and wait until your results are ready. And right now, MyHeritage has an amazing bundle deal where you get the complete DNA kit for only $27 with my code SCRIBBLE, which is a steal if you compare it to the normal price. When my results came in, it was really interesting. It showed that I'm 58% Mexican, 24% Spanish, 11% Indigenous American. They even showed specific regions in Mexico and Central America where my ancestors were from, and 7% Italian. What? Io sono ragazza. If you know, you know. Not only that, but MyHeritage connects you with relatives that might be closer to you than you think. With MyHeritage DNA Matches feature, you can discover people from branches of your family tree that got lost generations ago, which means you can connect with a distant cousin from across the world that you probably never even met. There's also another cool feature called Ancient Origin, which basically means finding out where your ancestors were hanging out thousands of years ago. So if you're ever a little bit curious about where you come from, or you just want to flex obscure ancestral knowledge for no reason, use my code SCRIBBLE to get a complete DNA kit bundle for just $27. Huge thanks to MyHeritage for sponsoring. Now let's get back to the video. Soon after, I started growing out of that phase and started making storytime animations. And once I saw those videos kicking off, I immediately privated all those Hamilton videos I was once proud of. Goodbye, joke animatics. Hello, storytime animation. But let's rewind a bit before I privated those videos. Making those animatics scored me and Izzy a seat to watch the actual Broadway show for a school trip. And it being my first year into high school? Are you kidding me? Freshman year couldn't be better than this. What makes this even better, this was a school trip for juniors. Me and Izzy were the only freshmen alongside them. Thanks to my brother. Thanks, David. But in order to even get into the trip, I had to write an essay about Alexander Hamilton, but I didn't want to do that because that was too much work. So I made a dedicated animatic of the song The 10 Dual Commandments, and I thought I ate with this animatic at the time. I was like, this is gonna get me in. I mean, it's gonna get us in. But looking back on it, it was so ugly and horribly paced, but hey, it got us in. And the history teacher loved it. In fact, she was so infatuated by the video, she wanted to show the entire class. And I said, fuck no! I might have been proud of it, but I was low-key an introvert at this time, so this would have made me want to jump off a cliff. But Izzy, oh my beautiful Izzy, she told a mutual friend about our success on getting into a junior's trip, showed our video, and not only that, my YouTube channel. Honestly, it was like a blessing and a curse, cause immediately when he was told, he came to me not calling out my name, but my YouTube name.
What did you just call me?
Let's call this guy Kiba. Kiba here has a very loud personality and a blabbermouth. You tell him one thing and he goes hyper and wants to tell every single creature on this planet about the thing. But he's a good guy nonetheless. In fact, he's still my friend. But Lord, was he a bastard.
Wow, Perla. I mean, Scribble Juice, you're like a YouTuber. So how much money do you get? You have 10,000 subscribers? Can you draw me in your videos? Please, Scribble Juice, I need this. My mom is kind of homeless.
Shut up, please. Oh my God, shut up. To remind you guys again, I was an introvert at this time. So this was like my biggest nightmare that a loud motherfucker is outing my business. So I told him to keep his mouth shut until classes were over and we can talk about it. Not even a second after I got my phone from the phone lockers, he's right behind me, invading my personal space, going,
"Hi, Scribble Juice."
I was telling him why I started YouTube, how I make videos. It's like similar vibes to some of you guys still asking what programs I use to animate. It's Adobe Animate. It's literally in my description, guys. And Kiba was just so impressed by what I was saying that he wanted to show everyone in our grade about it. No!
Please, it's so cool. Don't you want more subscribers? Come on, Perla.
Not like this. I don't want anyone to know about it. Dude, you better not do that. I'm so serious. I had to have a serious talk with Kiba, basically begging for his loud mouth not to out my channel to the school. Like, I know he doesn't mean any harm by it. I was just too shy and easily embarrassed to ever talk to anyone about my YouTube channel. And to my surprise, he obliged. Under one condition, that once we were seniors, he's allowed to tell anybody that he wants. And I agreed to it. A pinky promise that he'll keep his mouth shut for 3 years sounded like a good deal to me. I didn't think I'd continue doing YouTube since right now it was only just a hobby. I would never expect my channel to suddenly blow up and be my job. Yeah. You could go tell anyone you want in senior year. Not like I'll ever continue YouTube by then. I'm probably gonna delete my channel before we even hit senior year. Yeah, this man told so many people the moment we turned into seniors. I completely forgot about the promise, and I was taking YouTube seriously at this point. If I remember correctly, I think I had about 300k subscribers at the time. So that big number gave me a lot of eyes that year. People I don't even talk to, people I don't even know, and even teachers and my principal. But 3 years are pretty long for a developing teen. I wasn't introverted anymore, so instead of feeling nervous and anxious that I have all these people knowing who I am, I was just kind of proud in a way. Like, oh yeah, that's me. I make animations. Yep. There was a lot of funny moments now that people knew who I was during senior year. Like this one time, my principal called for me in the speakers to come to her office, which I thought, holy shit, my grades are this bad, she needed to out me in the speakers. I walk into her office and no joke, I swear to God, strike me dead if I'm lying. She was turned around from the table, and as I said, "Hi, you called for me?" she deadass turned around so quickly, holding her cardigan together, then opening it, and I thought I was getting flashed. I said, oh my god. Then I see she was wearing one of my old merch. Literally, why did she think that was a good idea to do? Oh, you're wearing my merch. I bought 6 more to give to the teachers. Oh, that's amazing. Thank you. Don't get me wrong. I was very grateful that she did that. But it's just that presentation, like, girl, what the hell? Or like that one time this freshman knew who I was because my voice sounded familiar, and she just waited for me outside the bathroom. And then when I came out, she was like, are you Scribble Juice? I was wiping my ass just a second ago. But yes, that's me. I am Scribble Juice, girl. Like, how'd you know? Wow, that's so cool. One thing I am proud of my younger self is that even with having all these people asking me questions about YouTube and wanting to be my friend, I knew how to spot people who are being genuine and others that just wanted something out of me because I had a big number in their eyes. I still kept my circle small and I didn't let it get to my head. Admittedly, senior year was my best and favorite part of high school, not from all that, but because I really got close with my guidance counselor. She's a real one for convincing the teachers to give me extra time to turn in assignments because she believed in my YouTube dream. And because I was at the verge to be held back and not graduate. Yes, special treatment. If it weren't for Kiba being nosy and telling everyone about my channel, high school wouldn't have ended the way it did. With so many fun and cute memories, it was all for supporting or even just complimenting me for my animations on YouTube. Okay, you know what? Just cause I am in a good mood, I will show you guys my first ever video I uploaded on this channel. But don't bully me! I was 15 years old, so if you're bullying this video, you're bullying a minor, and that's illegal. Okay, not illegal, but it's illegal in my eyes, so don't bully me, for real. But disclaimer though, I have to sing it so I don't get copyrighted. So yeah, also don't bully me for that, cause I will cry. Okay, I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna show it to you.
So I offered her a loan. I offered to walk her home, she said.
You're too kind, sir.
I gave her 30 bucks to add, socked away. She lived a block away, she said.
This one's mine, sir.
Then I said, well, I should head back home. She turned red. She led me to her bed. Now her legs spread and said,
Say,
hey.
hey.
That's when I began to pray, Lord, show me how to say no to this. I don't know how to say no to this. But my God, she looks so helpless. And her body saying hell yes.
Whoa, whoa. Okay, that was it. Don't forget, use the code SCRIBBLE for a complete DNA kit bundle for just $27. Scan the code here or just click the link in the description.